Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Ashley if you are new, and this is Creative Chaos, where I show you and prove to you that you can have a crazy chaotic life and still be creative and do the things that you love, because that's what I do. Not always completely successfully, but I do it. So let's do an intro for how this haul came about. So I desperately needed more paper. By desperately, I mean not desperately, but I did. And oftentimes when it comes to like themes for journals or things like that, I get a lot of my inspiration from the paper. Like that's what I do. I feel like the journal speaks to me through the paper. I kind of let the paper tell me what it needs to be like, and that's where I go from there, okay? So I wasn't drawing inspiration from a lot of the paper I had. I feel like I've done journals with it and before, and the ones that I use often and a lot were kind of dwindling down, and I needed some more. I needed a good restock. And so I have been getting my paper, especially paper, from two places usually. I get it from Hobby Lobby, and they have 50% off sales like crazy, and it's amazing, and you can get great priced paper pads from Hobby Lobby for sure. For sure, no question. But, however, I feel like it's not, their paper pads from like the Paper Studio are beautiful and wonderful and great, but they have like the same ones over and over. It's not like brand new things. It's not like unique things that you don't see every day. It's not like da 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 da, because they have the same kind over and over again. So I've already gotten a lot of those that I wanted from there. And so that was kind of, whatever. And so I also get them from Michael's because they have hot buys, and I love their hot buy paper pads, and I usually get lots of my paper from that. But the last, like, I don't know, like even like 3-4 releases, like before Christmas even, their releases of fall and then winter and then all the things like were just like to me, like no. I didn't like their fall release very much. I didn't like their Christmas. I feel like it's just the same old. And then I didn't like their spring release. It was super not good for me. Like it was just not my style at all. And now their summer release is the same way. Like just not it for me. So with that being said, I really didn't find anything from there either. And I love my Joann, okay? But it is super, super tiny. Like super tiny, right? Okay, I got interrupted because my child does not want to stay in his bed and take a nap. He wants to get up, and he really, really needs to take a nap. Okay. Anyways, I love going to Joann, but it's so tiny that they just don't sell a lot, especially in the way of paper crafting. The paper crafting aisles are like super tiny. And so I find paper there, but it's just not as much as other people find from Joann. I've seen a lot of people haul things from Joann, and I just don't find that because my store is not big enough to support that. So with that being said, I usually go to Tuesday Morning. I've been shopping there for years, and that's where I find the bulk of all my things, of ephemera, of stickers, of paper, especially paper. Well, Tuesday Morning is downsizing their craft area, of course, and they're turning more into just a home decor style store. And because of that, my paper crafting section is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and the things within that and the shipments that they're receiving are less and less and few and far between. So all of that long story to say, I finally bit the bullet and decided with my instant gratification self to go online to joann.com. And that's what I did. Okay. So it provided me with the coupons that Joann provides. It provided me with the selection that they had online versus my tiny store. And it provided me with a sale that they had. So they had paper pads for 50% off. And then I was able to use a 20% off my entire purchase as well. Crazy. So I just couldn't say no. So I got all of these papers that I'm about to show you for about $150 with shipping. And that's amazing. So, I mean, that's just amazing. So, shipping alone, like, that's really awesome. So, I'm going to show you all of these, and I'm going to be out of breath about it because I'm 35 years pregnant. Really, I'm not. I'm 33 and a half weeks pregnant, but it seems like years, and you can see my pregnant belly sticking over my desk. Okay, I'm going to show you sideways because it's the easiest way for me to show you this, but this is a DCWV paper pad. It's one of their premium stacks, Mariposa stack. It is freaking gorgeous. Half with glitter and foil, and it is, I mean, beautiful. So I think I have an idea for this, and I'm not going to tell you what it is yet because we'll just see if that comes to fruition, but it's gorgeous. So look at this. Oh my heavens. Like, love this. Look, there's glitter on each butterfly. It's so pretty. Sonnet. Look how pretty it is. It's just, it's very pretty. It's colors that I wouldn't necessarily normally gravitate towards because I'm not a red girl. But I think with what I'm thinking of using this for, it's going to be super gorgeous. And I'm looking forward to kind of stretching myself and branching out to use it. Because I really do think it's going to be super, super pretty. I really love this one. Love the foil. I love this. I love how graphic everything is. It's just really pretty. And girly and fun. And like I said, colors that I would not necessarily gravitate towards. So I would not necessarily gravitate towards these kinds of brights. But I just love it. This is my favorite paper on the whole paper pad. The texture of it is just, it's just awesome. I really like this page too though. The gold on that black is just so pretty with that gold leaf foiled, gold foiled bird. And you do get 2 of each, but I am like flipping through them. And my cat is trying to get into the blind, so if you hear him, that's what he's doing. He has trapped himself in here with me. I don't think he knows the bathroom door is open, and he's trying to look out the window. Oh, I love this one. Butterflies and moths. So this is probably a moth. There's that same one, but with a red background instead of the black. Gorgeousness. It's just so pretty. I just really like this one. And when I looked through it kind of online, but it just doesn't do it justice. And that's one of the things that I hate, but I was kind of loving at the moment because I was like, you know, I'm just going to be kind of pleasantly surprised. This one will be easier to show because it actually opens this way. This is Gardenia. And it is lovely. 2 pearlescent designs, 2 fabric texture designs, 1 spot UV design, half double-sided papers. It's really pretty. And it's got sticky stuff from the sticker and it's bothering me. Really hope that's not my child getting out of his bed again. And of course the cover just came off, which is really annoying. But see how it is treated? Pearlescent. Oh, it's beautiful. It is so pretty. I think I have an idea for this one as well. We'll see. And they're like this. So pretty. This is like a super cool texture. Love the bees. And it has that texture as well. I love the bees. And I have an idea for this journal as well. So this is just like regular, really thick cardstock. This one's really pretty. Birds, which I'm obsessed with. This has a texture on it too, like has some shine on it, and it's trying to fall on me. All these garden tools, and this one's double-sided, which is really weird. Because then it goes, oh, okay. Now they're double-sided all the rest of the way through. I can remember that. So you have that one. Then you have these trees. Really pretty. Ladybugs. That would have been useful when I was doing my ladybug journal for a customer. These guys. Super pretty. And then, oh. This one. Super cute. I love this paper. This one's pretty. And then this one. I love this side too. Okay, so that's Gardenia, which you can't see because the cover fell off, but you know, here it is. First edition paper. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. Okay, then we have some Tim Holtz. So I bought 3 different paper pads of Tim Holtz, and they were on sale for 50% off, which is amazing. And they're Tim Holtz, so they're freaking beautiful. This is memoranda, memorandums, memorandos. Okay, I've put him to bed. That's the 3rd time, so we'll see if he stays there. I really wish he would just take a nap. Look how gorgeous. I mean, what can you expect? You already know it's going to be like this. And some of them are coming off, which is so annoying, but it's worth it. And I'm going to try to show you where you can see both sides. But it's not going to show the whole thing, right? Super collagey and scrappy. This is freaking gorgeous. That yellow. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. All the things are so pretty. I mean, I looked through this. I must have looked through it like 5 times. Because I just love it so much. Like, it's beautiful. And old and vintage and gorgeous. And I just could look through it all day. And it's going to be so useful. Like this paper right here. Holy schmoly. Like, look at the spill marks and the, I'm just drooling over it. So it looks like it has some stamping on it. I love it. I love every single piece. There's not enough I could say. Sewing patterns and lady. The cat is meowing. I don't know why. Probably because he wants to go outside with the other kids. That's probably why my other child is waking up. This floral is so pretty. And it's a background, which makes it even more gorgeous. And then you get smaller sheets too. So you can cut these apart. And they're just smaller versions of what's already been throughout the paper pad. And look, my beautiful child has gotten into this with a crayon. Oh my goodness. Have to make those pockets. My blessed child, you guys. God has chosen to let me learn patience by that child. And that is okay. Because all children are different. But Lordy Lord, he is something else. And then you get even smaller ones. Isn't that cute? So cute. So there's that one. And then, like I said, I did get 3 Tim Holtz. So this one is Wallflower, which I also love. And they do fall apart. Like, these kind of fall apart. But that's okay. Oh my gosh. Just love it. Like, I just love it. Beautiful nature pictures. And I just love them so very much. Like, so insanely much. I just think that you're just beyond gorgeous. And if you can't be inspired by this, then I think your inspiration switch is broken because they're so gorgeous and the colors are just right up my alley. Like, this is my comfort zone right here. You know, the reds and the brights and all of that is not my comfort zone, but it is something that I want to branch out with, you know, some of the time, just to be different. Shake it up a little bit, but this is all these neutrals and greens and browns and yellows. That's my thing. Naturey goodness. Old, vintagey, dark, grungy. That's my thing. Then again, you get these, which is so lovely. These guys. And then again, you get smaller ones. Just so helpful. Creating clusters or tags for pockets and things like that. Okay, so there's that one. And then the last Tim Holtz one is French Industrial. Which is also very cute. I really hope that that is not my child up again, because I'm hearing something that sounds like he is, but you know, he climbs out of his bed, and his bed is very deep and big, so who knows how he even does it, but his brother showed him how, and so that's what he does, and he will get out of bed quite often. And he's been having issues taking a nap lately, but he's not ready to not take a nap. Because some kids, you know, they just don't take a nap. And he's not ready for that yet, because he will pass out in the floor or wherever he is at like 4 or 5 o'clock. And it's horrible, because then of course he's not sleepy when it comes to bedtime because he fell asleep and you can't wake him up. So it's like, dang it. Look how cute. Oh my goodness, look at all these cut aparts. Love them, so helpful. And meanwhile, the cat is just out there meowing away. These gentlemen. And my baby is like kicking the living crap out of my belly and jiggling all around, which is good because I know he's safe. You can get these again. Smaller ones, which I love. You can cut these into even smaller ones and use them in clusters and things. Even smaller ones. So pretty. I just love these paper pads. I can't get enough of them. Could look at them all the day long. So there's that one. Okay. This is a DCWV as well. This is Samantha Rose. And it has rose gold foiling. And I love it. So you get 36 sheets. And they are double-sided. And it's just this really pretty, like, deserty kind of summery feel with this rose gold foiling throughout. And I mean, you see, like, it's really pretty. It kind of reminds me of like a hippie, bohemian kind of vibe, which is always fun, but in like a lighter way, which is fun for me, because usually when I do or see bohemian journals, they're usually like super dark with lots of reds and dark blues, and that's wonderful because it's like a gypsy feel. But this one is a lot lighter, and there's a lot of things you can do with it. I really like this sheet right here. There's a lot that you can do with it. And it is kind of plain and neutral, but that's okay. This one's gorgeous. I love this sheet. Absolutely gorgeous. I feel like it could be super fun. Now my children are coming in and out, which means they're going to make their brother want to come out. This one's really pretty too. And that's that one. Okay, this is a DCWV as well, another one of their premium stacks, and it is the Once Upon a Time stack. I have had a version of this, which is really crazy, and I got it from Tuesday Morning, but it was a lot smaller than this. There weren't some of the papers, so I have taken a few of these out. So if there's not doubles, that's why, because I've already taken them out. But I've had this paper pad before, but this one is a bigger version of it with more papers that I don't have all the prints of. So it's really cool. Okay. And there's lots of sparkle in here and whimsy. See, like this one wasn't in the other one, so I took that one out. And this guy, he's a knight. So cute. Mermaids. There lived a handsome prince. This one's really cute. There lived a beautiful princess. That one's really pretty. The cat is just meowing. I don't even know why he's meowing. He's just like protesting. Do you hear him? Hey, shh. Fairies. He's hilarious. Unicorn. This one's really beautiful. I wish I had like 10 more of these type ones because they're so gorgeous. So I already took one of those out. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a man walking here in like a cathedral building. This one's really beautiful. Reminds me of Snow White. I put that in my Snow White journal actually. And from the last paper pad that I had. So it's really cool. Like, I have used up the other paper pad that I had like this, except for a couple of pages. See, I didn't have this paper in there either. From Peter Pan, or just Treasure Island. I don't know. I don't think that is from Peter Pan. It's just Treasure Island. And that reminds me of Beauty and the Beast with the stained glass. Happily Ever After. But anyways, I used up most of those pages. And so I thought, yes, for half off, like I'll buy another one. And then I was pleasantly surprised to find pages that weren't in the first paper pad that I had. So pretty. Okay. The last paper pad that I have is another DCWV. I know, I went DCWV crazy. 48 sheets, half of them with foil, and this is the Dear Jane stack. Oh my gosh. You guys. So pretty. You want to talk about love? Jane Austen, are you kidding me? Goodness gracious. I love it so much, so much, so much, so much. Look at this. Oh, heavens. It's beautiful. Absolutely love. When I saw the title, I already knew I was buying it before I even looked at it. Again, it is a little bit brighter than my usual with these bright pinks and like bright greens and things, but I think it can be so pretty. And I'm excited. This is my favorite. Like, look at this image right here. I love it. I'm excited to do a project with this one. I love these. I love it. So pretty. So I'm excited to use this. I'm very excited to do some things with it and make a really pretty journal that I think is going to be super fun and different, especially different than what I'm doing right now, because I've done a fairy journal. I put it in my Etsy shop. I'll link that in the description box below if you're interested. I just finished that one. I'm doing another fairy journal and then 2 fairy tale journals. I'm trying to like hurry up and like kind of mass produce, if you will, as much as I can without my brain exploding. But this bright one will be very much different. Speaking of very much different, this is a Stamperia collection, and it is called Cosmos, and it's freaking gorgeous. This one I paid more money for than I probably would have normally, but it's so pretty and different and unique, and I loved it because I love all things like astrology and galaxy oriented. I really love that, and I love everything like nature driven and forest, and this combines the two, so it's like, holy crap, like I freaking love this, like what is happening? And so who could say no? Not me. And I did get that 20% off my entire purchase, so it made it worth it. But holy moly, like I love this so much. It's very pretty. Chase the moon, ride the stars, like so pretty. There's like Latin in here, which is a little bit creepy, but not because it's Latin, but just because it's like, I don't know what it says exactly. This one is gorgeous. But you see, like, there's just such pretty paper. And it makes me wish there was more. Because it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. This is going to be so fun to make something out of. I'm really excited about it. But I think I'm going to have to do something light and bright and fun and springy first, because if I don't, my brain's not going to do it justice. Like my creative, you know, outlet, my creative, I don't know, juices are not going to do it justice, because I'm kind of stuck in this like dark foresty fairy tale thing, and I need something different to kind of cleanse my palate, you know? Like people who eat ginger after they eat sushi so they can cleanse the palate before they put a different kind of sushi. And that's kind of how it is with junk journals. Like I have to have something like a palate cleanser in between to kind of get my mind right before I can dive into it and do it justice. Okay. These I paid entirely too much for. Like I would not have paid this much for them, but you know, again, I was just in that buying mood, and I was in like, I did it. I did it. And I know the camera is crazy now because I just moved it too much. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. You can still see my pregnant belly poking out. This is called Under the Tuscan Sun, and it's by Ciao Bella. And it's lovely, and I do love it so much. You get one each of 12 double-sided papers, but holy crap, it was expensive. And like I said, I did get 20% off my entire purchase, but it was a lot. But that's okay. I can't remember the exact amount that it was, but it was a lot. But that's okay, because I'm going to make a beautiful journal with it, and it will be gorgeous, and I will love it, and you will love it, and everyone will love it, and it will be okay. Could you be quiet? You can't go outside, little one. Not right now. Look how pretty. The graphics are gorgeous. The saturation in this paper is amazing. I mean, it better freaking be, right? But look at it. Look at the clouds. Like, the artwork is just stunning. It really, truly is. And I'm going to hate to kind of cut it apart and cut some things off of it, but I'm going to do it justice. Look at these. Oh, I just love them so much. Love them. It's very beautiful paper. So it was worth it, but just barely, because it was expensive. And it was something that I would not have paid this much for just one of each print. You know, that's okay. I think it's like $21.99, but then I got the coupon, so craziness. Look how pretty these cut aparts are. Gorgeous. So gorgeous. This is gorgeous. So much so. This is really pretty. It has like lots of options of things you could do with it. And then look at her. Holy moly. Okay, so that's that one. And then I got another Ciao Bella one. This one is called The Muse. It's special limited edition. And it is gorgeous as well. Let me just is, I mean, ugh. Look at this girl. Like, just freaking look at her. Holy crap, she's beautiful. Look at what is happening with this girl. I want to write things that people want to feel. Ink splatters and words in the background. Like, this paper is so pretty, and it's going to be so fun to do a project with as well. Again, it was freaking expensive, but you know, I never splurge on paper and things like this. Like, I never just go out and splurge and spend a bunch. Words are most inexhaustible source of magic. I mean, look at this. This is like me. That's like something I would wear. So cute. I love it so very much. And like I said, it's going to be really fun to create with this. And so, I don't regret it, but breathe, darling. This is just a chapter. It's not your whole story. I am in the mood to dissolve in the sky. I just can't. It's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. Writing is the painting of the voice. I mean, come on. Kidding me? Love it. Ugh, look. Just look at it. Just look. If they keep coming in and out, I'm probably going to cry. I don't know if you can hear the door opening and closing, but I can, and I'm sure Alaric can. And I've already put him to bed 3 times, so, you know, could you stop? Ugh, these journaling cards. Oh my. Oh my, look at the teapot one. Gorgeous. So gorgeous. And then these, oh my goodness. And Fussy got all of these out, which I will be doing. And they're just pretty. They're so pretty. And then this one. Okay, and the last one I got, I'm also obsessed with, and this one was not expensive, but it is Graphic 45, which I love Graphic 45, like, yes, and it is fairy wings, and I'm doing another fairy journal, so I've been waiting for this to finish that journal, and actually the other paper pad that I'm using as well goes really good with these colors, so I'm excited to use this to go along with it and kind of combine them. And you get 2 half sheets of stickers, so it makes one 12 by 12 like sticker sheet, and they're beautiful. I mean, these fairies are so magical and pretty. I just love them. It's like a dream world, and it's just gorgeous. So there's that. And then it gives you, just like Graphic 45 does, it gives you templates that you can make like cards or tags or little tags with. Sometimes it gives you like little pillow envelope pockets, templates. It gives you like different ones, but it's so pretty. So this one, oh, believe in magic. Magic is believing in yourself, I think it says. You can't read the whole sentence because it's covered up by her, but it's beautiful. All these little fairies everywhere. Double-sided, and you get 2 of each print, which I also love because that means that I don't feel like I have to hoard it. Once I use it on this journal, I can use it for another project another day, and so I can feel good about that. So here's the back side of that. All these cut aparts. So pretty. Look how pretty. It's just very vibrant and bright and lovely. I love them. And, you know, the quality of paper with Graphic 45 is just perfection. I don't know. It just makes me happy. Something about paper just really makes me happy. I know it's silly and it's crazy, but it does, because I just think of all the things that you can create with it, and it's just, it's just lovely. pretty too. More cut aparts. These fairies are so gorgeous. I love them. And I'm happy I'm doing this because now I can play with it and finish these journals and get them put out and get some work done. I feel like I'm too tired to get work done today. I feel really exhausted. But you know what? This one's so pretty. It's one of my favorites. Look at this one. Look at him riding the bumblebee like a Thumbelina. Thumbelina's boyfriend. So pretty. Love that. So that is my Joann's haul. And I think I got a whole buttload of paper for $150, you know? Like, when I look at all the stuff I got, and I know it was just paper, and you're like, holy crap, you spent $150 on paper. Well, this is my business. This is what I do, and it's my hobby as well, so I love doing it. And I make, you know, I'll make it back. I just need stuff to make. So I have to have paper. But I love it.